It's impacted me many ways. Like, I'm sure it's impacted a lot of people. Like, one of those is it definitely has increased my anxiety level a little bit. I'm even more of a recluse than I normally would be. So I proactively apologize to everybody I ain't been hitting up or I haven't been in touch with. I be at the crib, bro. I be cooking. I Zoom teach at the crib. Sometimes I make us report to the building, but I literally do the bare necessities to not be out here exposing myself to nothing. I'm trying to do my part, and also self-preservation. I'm not trying to die yet. So it's definitely brought mortality forefront again. If I want to go see my mother, I'm not trying to go to your socially distanced event if I'm going to see my mom next weekend and she's older. I'm not coming up in her crib knowing that I've been around a bunch of people I don't know, masked or not. So I've drawn a hard line in the sand, and I don't always love that, because I get it that if your purpose is to connect community and we're social beings, that people are still going to want to connect. They're going to try to protect themselves, and I don't speak ill of anybody that does that. I just say I'm probably not going to be there because that's how I feel. And I think that in another selfish way, it's kind of like helped me sit deeply into my recluse nature. How I told you I was a fake extrovert. I'm just cool that I have a reasonable excuse and I go to nobody's event. Like, I'm at the crib, bro. I'm at the crib. Where am I gonna be? At the crib. Like, as far as teaching, it's been, thank God that teaching has continued. We're trying to figure out what that looks like in a virtual space. I think that teaching has fundamentally shifted from what is the academic work that these children are producing to are these children okay? And that's not to say that that's not the question we were asking before, but it's so much more important. Like, I have specific communities of students, refugee students, for example, who substance abuse is going up, suicides are going up. So it's like, what are we doing talking about a Spanish worksheet? Like, are these kids okay? So, like, talking about anxiety as well, like, why is this kid not logging on to Zoom? Because the natural reflex is you don't even got to get on the bus stop. You just click okay. But it's like, what's going on in their household for the kid that this was, school was their escape from any traumatic things that may be going through at home, or school was their way that they got a hot meal. But it's left a lot of question marks, and also the confusion of how we're moving forward, because the whole nation's confused. Like, we don't even know when the next president's going to take office. Everything's up in the air. And I don't think I'm just speaking for myself when I say that's confusing. It adds to the anxiety level as well. And I just try to sprinkle positivity on it, man. Try to be realistic, but just make sure I move. Because if I'm sitting on Zoom all day teaching, that lower back starts hurting. I can feel a little negative, like I'm just stiff and stuck in a rut because I'm looking at the same four walls. So I've definitely got to know Columbus a lot. I ain't been to no events, but if you see me wandering, I'm talking riding my bike through all stretches, walking through all parts of Columbus. Like, I definitely got to know this city more intimately during COVID, because I'm like a dog in a sense, in that I need to get out and get fresh air. Like, you gotta walk a dog. Humans are like that too. I can't just sit in the crib 24 hours a day.